Hello, my name is Ivana Gomez, and today I will be sharing with you my final exhibit projects. GRA461 and 462 both emulate a professional environment in which we, the students, practice our acquired skills and further developed an understanding for the design process, both individually and in a collective environment. At the beginning of 461, I committed my research and design work to the social issue of the overconsumption of Earth's natural resources. Currently, we are devouring Earth's natural resources at a rate much faster than it can produce. It cannot keep up with our consumption habits, which is concerning because in the future, these resources may run entirely out. I wanted to portray this issue in a way that grabbed the viewer's attention and made it easy for them to understand. Oftentimes, people's biggest excuse about not being informed is that they do not have the time to do the research. Therefore, my biggest goal for all of my design work was to make it minimal and straight to the point. That being said, I want to share with you my poster that I created for the exhibit of all social issues. As you can see, the word I wanted to make the highlight of the show is future. That is because all of these social issues negatively impact our future, and our future looks dark, which is why I wanted to maintain the feel of the poster so dark. Even the blue kind of hides in the darkness. My biggest issue with that was that I was having a hard time being able to have the names able to read. um, Also, back to the topic of the dark background, I wanted to still add little bits of light, just like we are doing by providing the viewers with ideas on how to do better for our future. I wanted to provide those little bits of light like I did in the logo, in the word sphere of that, and in the date. Next, I do want to share with you my exhibit. Maintaining my minimal vibes, I did want to keep my color palette less than 4 to 5 colors. I wanted to include green just because green is so earthy and I'm talking about the earth. Very minimal, straight to the point. I wanted it to be easy for someone to find the what, the how, and the why. I provided 2 interactive elements. The first one being this video. It provides a few questions, which is the first one, which is how often do you eat animal-based products? There's others like how much of your clothes do you buy firsthand? Questions that people can answer quickly and easily, which may grab their attention faster and will lead them to reading the rest of the board. Here at the bottom, I have a QR code that leads the camera to a link me, which provides you with a link to a article written by Vivian Frick, and it leads you to the Ecological Footprint Center calculator. This calculator asks you a series of questions about your daily life, and then at the end, it tells you how many Earths it would take if everyone lived like you. When I did it, I think it said 3.4 Earths, meaning I really need to work on my consumption levels. It's kind of fun. It's interactive. It gives people a reason to go back to that page and try to do better because it provides the questions, the results, and then at the end, it gives you more information on things you could do to get better. Lastly, I do want to share my book. I wanted to keep this one light and airy just because the other stuff was so dark, and this one will be providing more information. I wanted to keep it light and airy. Again, tying in the earth factor with my trees. However, I did maintain this one a little more dry just because it's talking about overconsumption. All you need is less, the same title as my exhibit. I did tie in the tree trunks in between my sections. Um, One of the pages that I think portrays my me as a designer most, I think has to be this one. It provides information and then maintains a minimal organic touch to it and still stays within the grid. Another page I would like to point out is, sorry, it's a lot. It's all the way in the back. Would be these sketches. It is well within my grid. I like how much space there is around it and how much information it provides without being too much. Um, a page I had a hard time with was the rendering page. I feel like it did not flow well with my book. I think it's because of this background that it's so much darker than this almost white background. Um, I also had a hard time portraying it inside my grid. Um, yeah, I think I did an okay job at still maintaining it airy. I think this is better than putting the rendering as the entire page. I tried that at first, but it felt too heavy. Um, but yeah, I like to thank you for all of your feedback in this class. I learned a lot and I'm so excited for what's next. Thank you so much.